Where'd you go? Sat beside me on the edge of home. Saw the light and with a deeper breath turned to face me, then you said, I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel sometime. I'll shine on like a light until the sun finds me, and you'll be mine. So I gotta bring you close, I gotta let you know we're gonna lose ourselves. So I'll keep lighting away, you know it, until the feeling comes. Let your heart beat on, just like a beating drum. We'll hit like a beating drum. And if you want it, then just say. If you want it, just say. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel
Across the globe, in every pocket of the world, under neon lights, inside bustling pool halls, and in quiet corners where dreams are born, a cue is drawn, a break is made, and something greater than the game unfolds. This is more than sport. This is connection, a universal rhythm, a shared language of geometry, grace, and grit. And at the center of it all, there stands a cue, a symbol of skill, spirit, and unity. The World Pool Association, WPA, is not just the steward of the game. It is the heartbeat of a global movement. We are the bridge between generations, the voice of players and fans, and the stage for champions from every continent. We preserve the integrity of the game. We elevate the passion of the people. We shape the future of a sport without borders. One cue, one world, one future. With every tournament broadcast, every updated rule, every young player stepping to the table for the first time, we shape the path ahead. We don't just look at where the game has been. We ask where it can go, who it can reach, what it can mean. From the legends who inspire us to the fans who fuel us, from grassroots matches to global stages, this is our future, a future we build together. The World Pool Association, WPA, is proud to announce the launch of its visionary initiative, One Cue, One World, One Future. This global movement marks a bold new era for the sport, in partnership with our broadcast and technology partner, 4Sense Technologies. At the heart of this evolution is the debut of WPA Live.tv, the sport's premier digital broadcast channel. Kicking off in July with live coverage from the Commonwealth Billiard Championship in Mauritius, WPA Live.tv will deliver world-class action first for future tournaments and games, powered by cutting-edge technology and integrated AI. But this is only the beginning. We are launching the world's first professional fan-based app, connecting over 750 million global fans with the players, the game, and exclusive AI-driven content like never before. Recognizing the importance of growing the sport from the grassroots, WPA will also launch a new global youth initiative later this year, the QE Game app and dedicated channel. Designed to educate, inspire, and engage, this initiative will live within WPA's new web platform, featuring live results, rankings, and player progress from every WPA event worldwide. Because this is more than sport. This is unity in motion. In every hand that grips a cue, there's purpose. In every break, there's potential. And in every corner of the world, this game reminds us, we are all part of something bigger. Because in the hands of many, with hearts united by one passion, the cue doesn't just point to the ball, it points to tomorrow. Across the globe, in every pocket of the world, under neon lights, inside bustling pool halls, and in quiet corners where dreams are born, a cue is drawn, a break is made, and something greater than the game unfolds. This is more than sport. This is connection, a universal rhythm, a shared language of geometry, grace, and grit. And at the center of it all, there stands a cue, a symbol of skill, spirit, and unity. The World Pool Association, WPA, is not just the steward of the game. It is the heartbeat of a global movement. We are the bridge between generations, the voice of players and fans, and the stage for champions from every continent. We preserve the integrity of the game. We elevate the passion of the people. We shape the future of a sport without borders. One cue, one world, one future. With every tournament broadcast, every updated rule, every young player stepping to the table for the first time, we shape the path ahead. We don't just look at where the game has been. We ask where it can go, who it can reach, what it can mean. From the legends who inspire us to the fans who fuel us, from grassroots matches to global stages, this is our future, a future we build together. The World Pool Association, WPA, is proud to announce the launch of its visionary initiative, One Cue, One World, One Future. This global movement marks a bold new era for the sport, in partnership with our broadcast and technology partner, ForSense Technologies. At the heart of this evolution is the debut of WPA Live.tv, the sport's premier digital broadcast channel. Kicking off in July with live coverage from the Commonwealth Billiard Championship in Mauritius, WPA Live.tv will deliver world-class action first for future tournaments and games, powered by cutting-edge technology and integrated AI. But this is only the beginning. We are launching the world's first professional fan-based app, connecting over 750 million global fans with the players, the game, and exclusive AI-driven content like never before. Recognizing the importance of growing the sport from the grassroots, WPA will also launch a new global youth initiative later this year, the QE Game app and dedicated channel. Designed to educate, inspire, and engage, this initiative will live within WPA's new web platform, featuring live results, rankings, and player progress from every WPA event worldwide. Because this is more than sport. This is unity in motion. In every hand that grips a cue, there's purpose. In every break, there's potential. And in every corner of the world, this game reminds us, we are all part of something bigger. Because in the hands of many, with hearts united by one passion, the cue doesn't just point to the ball, it points to tomorrow.
Where'd you go? Sat beside me on the edge of hope. Saw the light and with a deeper breath turned to face me, then you said, I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. like a light until the sun finds me, and you'll be mine. So I gotta bring you close, I gotta let you know we're gonna lose ourselves, so I keep lighting away. You know it until the feeling comes. Let your heart beat on, just like a beating drum. We'll hit like a beating drum. And if you want it, then just say. If you want it, just say. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. I wanna feel alive. Before I go.
Testing, testing. And Clint Jansen from Great Britain.
Hello, 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 everybody. You're tuned in to the men's final here at the Champion of Champions, coming to you live from Brisbane, Australia, the 2025 WPA Heyball Champion of Champions. I'm Linyukta Chetty, and I'll be keeping you company for this match. And yeah, one more time, congratulations to the second time in a row champion in the women's division, Shi Tianchi, who we saw with her convincing win over Warathanan Sukratanis from Thailand just moments ago. The ref is readying the table now for the first rack, the first frame in this match. It's also a race to 700-minute time limit. On the TV table, you would have seen João Grillo from Portugal in action this morning against Stephen Ellis. Well-deserved victor in that match, João Grillo. Clint Ianson, I mean, what can't be said about him? That's already been said. He is the current defending champion of this very title, also with a phenomenal performance yesterday against Jason Theron, and earlier today really holding his own against Jack Whelan in order to secure his spot in this final. Whether you're joining us on YouTube or WPALive.tv or Facebook, be sure to hit that share button. Let's let our pool world know that this final is underway and they get to see these two amazing players, Clint Ianson and João Grillo, in action. Clint Ianson with a dry break there. Good combination shot from João Grillo, as we heard the audience, supporters, other players in the arena, in the stands now, watching this final, acknowledging that good shot from João Grillo. We saw that. We saw that ball tracking towards the jaw, and really surprised. And it could be that first frame jitters that any pool player will know about, especially when you're playing for a title of this magnitude. It's a big one. It's really a big one on the Heyball calendar for the season, this Champion of Champions event. Speaking about the Heyball calendar, after this tournament, most of these players will be making their way to Sydney, Australia for the Oceania Open. So that action will also be coming to you live on WPA live.tv, and Raymond Thalak will be keeping you company for that event. Clint looking a lot better today. Those of us who saw him in action yesterday against Jason Theron, he looked terribly. He looked physically uncomfortable around the table, and I think he was nursing some injury or something, but he does look in better shape today. So it's good to see him here looking as healthy as possible. I mean, obviously, in a final, you want both players to be in top form, mentally and physically, as top form as possible, I guess, so that they can perform to their true potential. My oh my, the same pocket that got the better of João Grillo. Clint Ianson has succumbed to. So João Grillo now, I'm sure, didn't expect to come back to the table. No doubt he also knows what Clint Inson is capable of on this table. And we've seen Clint already multiple rack and runs, multiple break and finishes on the Heyball table. So Clint Inson also very comfortable on the Heyball table, even though he may not have as much experience in Heyball as some of the better known Heyball players. Clint Ianson, better known for his exploits in English pool. João Grillo with a tactical shot, and that's a good one. I think that's a vice grip of a snooker there from him. Clint does have, I think, a one cushion escape to the pinks. Yeah, that's a tough one. Look how little of the cue ball he has to play with. But I think he's got a solid hit on pink. Yes, he does. Yeah, not much he could have done with the white ball there to keep João Grillo at bay. So João Grillo now with an open table on blue. He might have, I can't see at this angle whether he's got a straight line to the blue in the pocket. Difficult to see from this angle. He could potentially go for another snooker as well if the pot isn't on. João Grillo with a combination there, but pot not achieved. Clint Ianson with a definite long pot to the corner pocket available to him. My, oh my. My, oh my. Well, that's just loss of turn. João Grillo must play from where the cue ball stands. And he does have a blue open to the corner pocket that he can use to develop this clearance. I am surprised at what's going on this finals table in the first match. But yeah, guys, it's probably just those first frame jitters. It's a big moment. Big moment. We saw the eyebrow raised there from João Grillo, probably also thinking what we all know he's thinking right now. I can't say that because this is a family show. João Grillo benched by his own hand. Now he had a really good opportunity there to be the first one on the column. That corner pocket that's been a menace to both these players. Yeah, not much room for Clint to hide here in terms of safety play because João has got balls around the table. Uh-oh. Yeah. I think if that blue wasn't in front there, João would have had a good opportunity now to play the shot to open that pink and blue up table. But he could also actually he can play this pot and then just get behind that blue and play that blue down to the pink. That should at least usher the other pink, the other blue into the pocket. But no, João's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. Maybe he'll just place this. Difficult to see. We don't have a view of what's going on there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thought as much that if he had that shot available, he would have went for it. Didn't get great position of that good pot. Not a great shot though. João Grillo is kind of forced now to play up table and ideally wouldn't have wanted to do that. But with the angle that he has on this potential cut for the corner pocket, he could go back up table to handle that blue. Ooh, struck that ball solid. João Grillo, great shot there from him. Ooh, great pot. Great pot from him once again, losing the cue ball and some recovery required. Look, he could potentially go for the bank here. Honestly, he could also play safe, I guess, leave the cue ball back at that cushion, but he doesn't have much of the cue ball to play with. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. 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 He went for the pot to the middle pocket as we saw there, but hasn't left Clint with an easy table. Clint looking for the snooker. Does he have it? I think Zhao might have a little bit, just a smidgen of that blue to play on. He could also go for a one cushion to that blue across the table, but I think he might have the blue. I think he might have the blue. Okay, he's going one cushion to the blue here. Look at that. Look at that. That looks like a good hit. And it's a fair shot. Big moment. Big moment for both these players. Clint Ianson defending his title. Well deserved win there for him on last year's Champion of Champions. And then, of course, guys, I mean, we gotta give João Grillo from Portugal his flowers. He has done amazingly well in this tournament, taking out Liu, which was probably the biggest upset of this tournament. João Grillo taking out Liu. And Liu, actually, here's a fun fact. Liu was the one that eliminated João Grillo in last year's Champion of Champions. So there's that as well. Nice spin there on the cue ball to give himself great shape on the 8. This has been quite a lengthy first frame in this final. And João Grillo first on the scoreboard, 1-0 in this race to 7. Really nice to see all the support coming in for João Grillo from Portugal, as well as Clint Ianson. Really great. I know in some parts of the world it's terribly late or terribly early. Really great that you guys are prioritizing this on your Sunday. Talking about pool action and pool activity. So much happening across the globe now. So for all the WPA events currently underway, you can catch the action on WPAlive.tv. João Grillo striking that top ball full, and we saw the pink track to the center pocket. Beautiful break there from him, and look at the split on the table as we see the ball settle after that break. What a powerful break there from João Grillo. solid hit on the first ball. Both sets look good. Both sets look good. And he seems to have, in terms of where the cue ball is positioned now, he might have better shape on the pink. He might favor going the way of pink. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Jao Grillo with a cut here for the corner pocket. My, oh my. Pinks secured. Pinks in play. Yeah, Jao could certainly play the pink that's straight ahead of him first, and then the ball down to the corner pocket on the left side of the table as we see it now. He's laying pretty straight though on the shot down table. Might consider rerouting. Yeah, looks like he's rerouting. Now he's got maybe too much of an angle and a lot of traffic on the desired route he'd want to take back up to the other pink. So some cueing required here from Jao Grillo to get position on the last pink in the second frame. He's playing from break, potential break and finish. The first one for this match loading here. Does he have it? Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he can play that black ball to the center pocket on the right side of the table. So, guys, I think you've got a taste of why Jao Grillo is a deserved, well-deserved finalist here at the Champion of Champions, the dark horse of the tournament. Only because everybody else, I think, has a lot more experience in Heyball than he does. Beautiful stuff from Jao Grillo. 2 points on the scoreboard now. Clint Ianson yet to load a score. We're down to the third frame now in this race to 7. Jao Grillo from Portugal leads 2-0 on Clint Ianson from the UK. And looks like a dry break. Looks like a dry break from Clint Ianson. Looked a little bit hopeful there for a second with balls tracking to the corner pocket and middle pocket, but no cigar just yet. Jao Grillo to the table now to select color. Jao Grillo does look quite resolute around the table. Hey, guys, look, even though he doesn't have a lot of experience in Heyball, that was a good, good shot there. Good shot there from him. Good pot and good position. So great shot there from Jao Grillo. His blues are starting to look better and better for him in this frame. And as I was saying, even though he doesn't have that much experience on the Heyball table, Jao Grillo is in fact a two-time American pool champion in Portugal. He also has a bronze medal in the straight pool European champs from August 2025. And prior to COVID, he played in the 2019 Grandmasters final. So he's been playing Heyball, we'll say, majorly on and off. And he did attend the Champion of Champions last year, like I said, but was knocked out by Liu Shin, who, yeah, he returned the favor yesterday, if I can put it that way. And of course, he played in the Oceania Open. He'll also be going to the Oceania Open in a couple of days, and a lot of these players will be making their way there. Other Heyball action that you can catch on WPALive.tv includes the Super Tour currently underway in China. They're also on day 4. There are a couple more days to go in that tournament, and they are streaming about 8 tables and 8 to 12 tables, I believe. So on WPALive.tv, you have a multi-view function, ladies and gentlemen. You can go on there when the matches are live. You can click on the icon for multi-view and you can select up to 9. Yes, you heard me correctly. Up to 9 screens that you can watch at the same time. So yeah, have a look-see at that if you want to catch the action from the Super Tour. Remember that Super Tour brought to you by Joy Billiards, one event in China that is so well attended by the top players from China and Asia, and of course, more and more international players making their way to the station events. So I think at the last one, over 700 tourists from around the globe. So really awesome events to follow if you want to watch. And I remember somebody said on the stream yesterday, one of the advantages of watching matches like this, as we see Zhao take on the black, if you are a developing player, you get to see what the player is looking at. You can also come up with a pattern in your own mind and see how far off you are from the more experienced players. And that was beautiful. Beautiful stuff from Jao Grillo. Third point now in this race to 7. And it's pretty much been a Jao Grillo show so far in this final. Jao Grillo to break once again. In the last time he broke, we saw him hit that first ball full. Be nice if we had a shot now again of what's he doing on the break, because he did get a really good split the last time. Yes, hitting that front ball full, Jao Grillo. Look at that. Pink down to the corner pocket. You see the balls tracking to the center pocket. One just sitting right out there. I think he made only one ball in that break. But look at the split, ladies and gentlemen. The blues certainly look good. And he certainly got a shot on blue as well to develop this clearance.